Okay, what's up, guys? I'm back at it again playing the Infectious Dr. Dekker. What was the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker? I was like, I know there was another word that was in the mix of it all, but anyway, so I got all of them. Who else? JAYA. Oh, is that the assistant? Yeah, let's yeah. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counseling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it.
I
Are
don't
you
want.
going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
I didn't need her address. And ain't that the crazy one?
Doctor, if you don't want it, don't text me and ask for it. It's all right. I don't mind doing menial tasks for you.
But
Someone
I
else can
didn't
do
though.
them.
But that's the thing. I didn't.
Yes, Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office. I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
Wait, I should ask her about the. Well, can I ask her that now, or is it too late? Oh yeah, cause yeah, she most likely ain't here. No, I don't even want that girl to be here. She's kind of weird. It's like, are you spying on me?
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
Like, all right.
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him. There was a definite turning point.
I don't know. Especially if that Mariana girl, I would not be curious at all. I'm like, this girl, she just sounds like she likes to do some freaky stuff. So, therefore, there's no reason for me to get involved with
Somewhere around
her.
the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him. I think I misjudged him. I hope you deal with it better.
Yeah, Dr. Dekker sound like he has some issues. Yeah, let's talk about grief.
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're gonna ask me how I feel today?
Throughout the numerous times I've been whooped, I've never thought of the word grief. So, just saying.
I think that's.
Did she bring it up talking about grief? So that was it. All right.
£5,000, and he's agreeing not to say anything about what he saw.
Hey, what did he see?
He saw a creature.
A creature.
Coming out of Dr. Dekker's mouth. But
should we?
At least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
He's seen a creature come out of Dr. Dekker's mouth. Can we talk? Okay, well that's not Ben. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk to Ben.
It's in that police report that I gave to you. You should really take a look at it. Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me. We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
Well, alright then.
Dr. Dekker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering, especially with competition like Mariana around.
You seem a little bit normal than Mariana, so yeah. I think Jaya, definitely Jaya. She seemed like she'll say some sarcastic things, and I wouldn't be able to know if she's being serious or not. But I think between the two, Mariana, I'm like, I don't want to wake up on no beach like butt naked and things. So I think Jaya, yeah, Jaya, I wouldn't say you're in
Sorry, I
competition with
didn't
her.
mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
Huh? It's a stronger connection you speak of.
Dr. Dekker and I shared some philosophy. We'd both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
No, I don't read that much.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis and that the cult leaders specifically had
Psychokinesis,
these
huh?
powers that turned their followers into disciples. It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology, it's a blast.
It's like I tried to get into it, but there's like probably about 3 books I picked up where he talked about that, but overall I didn't. And those books are just sitting around collecting dust. They shouldn't be, but anyways, yeah. What is psychokinesis?
Psychokinesis is the ability to change the physical world without actually touching it, just by using your mind. It's not just about bending spoons. It covers all sorts of things like telepathy, telekinesis, telesabalas. Shoot me, I'm a Kojak fan.
Like I don't know what any of that stuff is, but yeah, sure.
Like I said, all those cool things are in Cult of the Kinetic Mind, apart from Kojak, obviously. If you ever get a patient who thinks they can change the world with just their mind, then duck, just in case they can. But seriously, do a whole load of shrinking and make them better, whether you believe in psychokinesis or not.
Well, isn't that the one girl, the nurse? She's at that nursing home, and she talking about she can change her appearance or some stuff like that.
How do you make people who think they have special powers better? Do you remain passive and support, encourage them, take them away?
I'll probably take them away. Uh, I'll probably be passive.
Things could escalate. Building trust is one thing, but at what cost?
But it's like if you build a trust with them, then I feel like that they would listen to you. Like if one of my best friends was all like, I can move this whole car without even touching it, I'm like, unless it's a self-driving car, then all right. But if it's not, then you're gonna mess around and hurt yourself. So I'm just saying.
No, not at all in my experience. Dr. Dekker had an unusual number of patients who claimed psychokinesis. Either he'd been specifically looking for them or someone had been sending them. It's entirely possible that someone is targeting this practice with psychokinetic patients. To what end, I don't know. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are diagnosed as insane, or at least temporarily insane. It's a handy diagnosis if you're facing criminal prosecution, especially if it's for murder.
All right. Yeah, what did you do on Valentine's Day?
My lonesome doctor, like I said before.
Oh, she did say that. She did say that before. Never mind. Hey, more questions? I thought it was over with. I don't want to go to the next day yet. You still got 2 people to go through. Probably after I'm done with these 2 people, then I'll go on to the yeah.
Honestly, I think Dr. Dekker had a bit of a crush on Mariana, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. There's some footage from their home sessions if you want to see them.
Ooh, I would like to see them. Because I'm kind of curious on what... Well, yeah, show me the footage.
It was a joke, Doctor. I guess we found our level.
Well, you see what I'm saying? No, I'm like that. I was being dead serious when the girl said like, oh, or I said it was like she'll be saying some sarcastic things, and I wouldn't know whether I'm taking her serious or not. Like that's why I'm like, well, why would you say some stuff like that? At least look like you're saying a joke and things, but Yeah, Jaya,
That
I
was a
don't know.
strange thing to say, wasn't it? Whipped. Am I all whips and chains in the bedroom or dominant in the boardroom? Don't answer that, it's not a question. It's early days for a harassment suit yet, what with Ben's nervous shock already.
Like, you shouldn't have mentioned none of that stuff then.
Dr. Dekker did send me to see his mother once. She was dying in a nursing home and he didn't want to see her. I remember him calling her a manipulative, evil old hag. He tended
Dang.
not to ask any more questions after that. I didn't really speak to Nathan that much at all, but I have this strange feeling that I know him really well. I can't quite put my finger on it.
All right. Yeah, who are you?
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Yeah, he died.
Is he really? Actually dead? Not a worthy adversary after all, then?
It's like, well, he ain't here. I'm here. I just told you that he's dead. I mean, how many times you hear them calling in a substitute doctor to help out people? I mean, it's possible, but I'm just saying.
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories. Do you really want to know? Dekker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that. He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in. Well, it started with an experiment.
Now, like, okay. What was it?
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
Oh, so he did it to himself. No, I have not heard of quantum suicide.
Quantum suicide is a thought experiment that tries to explain the many worlds theory. You're looking at me blankly. I can see that you don't understand. I knew you wouldn't. Alternate universes. Essentially, if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive. Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe. I'm taking a product off a supermarket shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic to something different.
So, what he's, I don't know, I'm guessing what he is trying to say. So, Dr. Dekker was in an alternative universe, but then he killed himself in this universe. I think. I have no idea.
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at the roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability. But then, I changed a parameter.
It's like, why gambling?
Why not gambling? My wife, Vanessa, left me for a neurosurgeon. She emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet.
That's messed up.
I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
Huh.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days.
See, that type of stuff I wouldn't know. I would not know. I would, of course, we remember, like, the date, like, when we got married, but, like, 7 years, 5 months, and 3 days, yeah, that's the type of stuff I know. Like, we've been married for 8 years. That's all I'm saying.
Part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science. It wasn't to be, though.
Huh, alright.
Well, yes, it bothered me. Especially now that I find out that she's pregnant. Oh, no, it wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems. I have considered putting that neurosurgeon onto his darkest timeline. But I'm not a killer, it would seem.
Huh.
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes. Every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while. Dr. Dekker killed it, and I can't get it back.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
The hangman's paradox. What's the hangman's paradox?
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death. Now, it will be Monday or Tuesday next week, but it will be a surprise. Well, which day do you think you'll be executed?
What kind of Tuesday?
Well, it can't be Tuesday, because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then you know you'll be executed on Tuesday, so it won't be a surprise. Conversely, it can't be Monday either, because, well, you'll be expecting it to be Monday by deduction. Hence, a paradox. Dr. Dekker tricked me.
No idea what any of that stuff meant. No idea what any of that stuff meant. So I'm either like, I just don't die? Like, what do you mean?
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet. That I would lose all of my money. Now, this didn't seem likely because I had quantum gambling on my side and it was working. But he unnerved me. He made me doubt myself. And then it happened. Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
Huh.
Honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science. Almost as if he'd have preferred chaos. I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mindstretch Outreach. Don't know how I got roped into that, I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And JAYA. It was JAYA who asked me to go.
Huh.
It's full of poor kids with very capable minds. I did give them a talk on quantum tunneling once, and they loved it. Not sure it'll put dinner on the table for any of them, though. Oh, you're going to have to Google that, Doctor, I'm afraid. I'm not a walking Wikipedia. I'd love to tell you, but I am paying you by the hour. Maybe look up Schrodinger's cat whilst you're there. Oh, she's Dr. Dekker's lovely assistant. I imagine she's your lovely assistant now. Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. Smile. Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my problem now?
Hey, well, what's the problem?
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist. I need more money. It's true I've run out of money for my research. An opportunity has arisen.
It's like, what is this opportunity, sir?
A very wealthy group of individuals have offered to pay me a very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want to talk.
Soiree.
They want a practical demonstration.
Like, don't go to that. You might end up getting killed. I'm just saying.
Paying me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette.
Nah.
Now, I am worried because of what Dr. Dekker said, but, well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes are so high I can't possibly lose.
Don't do it.
What do you think, Doctor? Should I take
No. No. No, don't take the offer.
No, I suppose you're right. In a darker timeline, you probably said yes, and I'm dead now. I earn good money where I work. How do I stop losing it?
Like, stop gambling.
I take your point. But I suppose to decide whether to continue gambling or to stop gambling is a gamble within itself, isn't it? Well, my time is up. Will we be having another session or... No, don't answer that. It'll turn you into a gambler like me. Infectious. Isn't it?
Huh. I see what he did there. I see exactly what he did there. Alright. Next. So, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and press next day. But I'm going to end this video now. So, anyways... Oh, wait, before...
Stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this.
Wait, what happened?
Don't try and escape. You're all tied up. Now tell me the truth.
Wait, what's going on?
Is this a dream?
What is happening? Ah, see, I want to play. It seems like it could be, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna say no. Why this?
That's the wrong answer, Doctor.
What she slapped me for?
Is most definitely a dream. Now, tell me, do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
No. I'm not. You're gonna have to slap me again, because I ain't saying yeah. Oh, well.
I think you like it when I hurt you, Doctor. That's a worrying sign.
Nah, I'm just not no punk.
Kinetic powers. That's how I'm here. Testing you. Now, how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them or do we discourage them?
Discourage them. We discourage them. Go ahead, slap me again, because I don't care.
Very good, Doctor. That's the right answer. Remember it.
Dang, I should have said encourage.
Now, since I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun. Shall we?
Yo, she is wild. She is wild. I'm exiting to the menu. That girl crazy, but anyway, yeah, this game's pretty fun. I'll definitely play some more of it. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Stay tuned for some more videos of the infectiousness and madness of Dr. Dekker. Talk to you guys later. Peace.